your smart TV. Submit your own content on info@millenniumnews24.com. Download the Millennium News 24 app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Stay tuned with Millennium TV and Millennium News 24 for the latest updates.
Welcome, 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 welcome. This is Universal Pathways, and I'm your host, Curtis Douglas Ill. Today, I have the rare opportunity to be in the studio with Millen Vallejos. And I just wanted to do this real quick, brief bio, and I hope I don't get tongue twisted. So just bear with you, brother. Today, on Universal Pathway, we welcome Millen Vallejos, the dynamic COO, Chief Operating Officer of Melanin Movement LLC and Melanin Movement Inc. Again, I'll say that. Melanin Movement LLC and the Melanin Movement Inc. Organizations dedicated to the uplifting, empowering women through wellness, community, and collaboration. Melanin is a women's wellness consultant and event coordinator known for creating cafes, creating safe space, restoring spaces for melanated and Afro descent women to connect, heal, and grow. Her platform speaks for themselves. Events by Melanin, EBM. The goal there is to have empowering events and community pop-ups. And Therapy V, that's where she deals more so from a mental perspective, bringing wellness around emotions and just restoring the very essence of our being. She's also the creator of A Seat on Melanin Couch, an annual panel featured multiple times on News 12 Brooklyn that highlights women in business and the power of sisterhood. I say that again, the power of sisterhood. A mentor and community advocate, Melanin works to expand wellness resources, support women-led businesses, and provide programs for women in need, including survivors of domestic violence. Did I do a little bit of justice?
You did amazing.
Wow.
Very good, very good.
I was getting tongue-tied here.
It's so much.
Being this close to all this melanin. There's a lot of melanin in the room today, people. All right. So with that being said, beautiful name. We were having a discussion prior to the interview, and I was just wowed in just hearing the story of this young lady. But I don't want to do any injustice here, and I'm going to allow her to tell you directly. The name melanin, as I was saying before, it's immense. It carries a huge spiritual footprint.
That's right.
What does that name means to you? And I just want to, how did you come about having that name?
Okay, first what it means to me, strength, power, and bragging rights at this point, because we weren't always able to celebrate being this color or be accepted being this color. So it's like a bragging right to me at this point, because everybody can't look like us.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But go a little bit deeper, because you were saying that like your mom never named you Melanin.
So that's not my real name, even though nobody believes me. I was working with a clothing line that had a melanin line, and the eyes on the shirt looked like mine. So I started selling them, the shirts. I did a bunch of photo shoots with my friends, and it just became popular. So people started calling me Melanin, and it just stuck with me.
Wow. Wow. I can see why.
I mean, I agree, but I can see why. So yeah, that's where that came from. At the time when we started selling the shirts, I didn't know what the name meant or the origin. So we did the research, and here we are.
Gotcha. For those who are watching, you're not in the studio, I could tell you that you definitely have the eyes to match the verbiage in of itself. So a movement. You know, we've had a lot of different movements over the years, a lot. You know, think about some of the greats. We've seen marches as a people, right?
Yes. Yeah.
The Martin Luther Kings. You know, we've had even out of the Caribbean, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, one of the biggest movement that I've seen in our day and age, in the sense that he's a part of the hero perspective out of Jamaica. But I just want to touch on that. Why a movement? And I could see why Melanin, but why a movement? And that's such a powerful, huge.
That's a big word.
Yes, it is.
It just goes together, because black is beautiful, black is powerful. So why not call it a movement? This is something that I want to keep going. So I feel like that's the best word. It just worked with what I'm trying to do.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we know from a certain perspective that, they're playing on words. So when she's saying black, she's speaking to the hue of the people who are out of the diaspora.
That's right.
Melanated people, meaning the dark hue people.
Yes.
Original people.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to clarify that, and not the connotative linguistics that surrounds the word black. Because
Right.
we know black, according to science, means death. She's speaking about the melanin, the dark hue, the
Yes,
pigmentation.
nothing dark, nothing in that way. Yeah.
Got it. Beautiful. So that realization of the movement, the spark, the motivation came about how?
The motivation is we just need a lot of togetherness in our community, and I feel like it gets sidetracked with reality TV, what people see on the internet, and they lose track of who they are.
That's a very good point.
I'm just doing what I feel like my part is, and my team also, to bring us back together.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you mentioned that T-shirt, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Is that more so a part of the fashion industry? That whole background, the branding that was being done, where you were like the face for this?
I was just a face for that part of the brand. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but I haven't done anything with fashion since
gotcha.
then. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So your background started with fashion,
mm-hmm.
but now it's more like you see the.
It really started with like party planning, and then I feel like I'm always dibbling dabbling in different things to try to meet people, or because I get bored easily. So I started with party planning, and then I got into the T-shirt thing, and now I'm more focused on helping out women.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what about the brothers?
So the thing with that is, so I do the women empowerment event every year. I also help the women outside of that. Uh-huh. But every time I try to do something for the men, it's like they don't want to be vulnerable in front of people. And that's something that I would need help with. But I would love to do something for the brothers, but they're not accepting to it. They're not accepting to it. The past few years we started adding men to the women's empowerment panel, uh-huh. and it worked out. But that's only a little bit of men. Even in the audience, it's mostly women.
Well, I could tell you this. We would
love, yes, we would love
our
that.
School of thought,
mm-hmm.
we cannot rise higher than our women.
Okay.
So we have to. True men have to empower women. So
I agree.
Yeah, that made no sense.
So the little bit of men that we do have on the panel, they're always amazing. The last few years,
yes.
They get along well with the crowd, and they give us their input. We always ask, "What do you need from us?" We speak about relationships, but it's really not a lot of men that into that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
I would love.
Yes, through our communication
yes,
today. We'll
I would love.
That.
Yeah, I would love that. We would love that, but
it's
yeah. I feel like men feel like they have to be strong, like 24/7, and they're not comfortable being vulnerable in front of others. And that's normally how those events go. Like some women are there crying, they're talking about stuff that they haven't spoken to other people about.
Yes.
So it gets a little emotional, and
I can only imagine.
They just don't want to be it. I guess I don't know.
well, us as
maybe I think to be different.
Yes, we have to relearn, right? Mm-hmm. And the beautiful thing is, with movements such as yours, mm-hmm. bringing that energy forth, I think it's that balance, and we definitely, even from a Moorish perspective, looking forward to what that is, and to really get that done. So mm-hmm. you're right in track and totally in line. So,
okay, good.
So the LLC and the nonprofit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Branches of your organization. How do you really balance that level of leadership? Because you have both. You have the LLC, you have the nonprofit, community outreach, wellness center, programming. As a chief operating
officer. And that's not even all the stuff that I do. Like I do stuff for other companies also. So I got to take a lot of deep breaths.
Yes.
My phone, the notes section and the calendar section is my best friend. I make a checklist for everything, and every event, every meeting that I have to do is a separate note, and I do a checklist. I have to send reminders to people. It's in my calendar.
Yes.
I'm very annoying when I have an event coming up to remind people, because I don't like mess ups the day of. So it's just being very organized. Yeah.
Where you been, sister? We need more sisters so annoying. Like Melanie.
If I have an event 2 months from now, and I know that people have to bring stuff like a week before, I set a calendar reminder every week, send out a blast reminder. So it's a lot of organization, but I get it done.
Well,
or else.
No, it makes a lot of sense. I'm gonna tell you why I said it makes a lot of sense. For you to be willing to do what you're embracing, mm-hmm. which is a movement,
Yeah.
You have to be organized.
Yeah, it's a lot. Sometimes I just need a day and I just sit on the couch with my blanket, and then once I'm back into it, that's how it goes.
That's good. That's good. So you create safe spaces for our people, for women who are going through a lot, right? How does Melanin Movement intentionally create that environment that they heal, uplift, empower our people and our women?
I put together whatever events that I feel like they need, or what I need also, because sometimes seeing it go well, it heals me also.
Yes.
Sometimes I need a safe space also.
Okay.
But I'm not good with speaking to a lot of people, so it really makes me feel good that I'm doing that for other people. The events are no judgment. They're not allowed to bash each other. There's no arguing. It's just straight peace and healing. And I wish that for everybody, especially the men also, if we can ever get them together.
Most definitely. Most definitely. I mean, it's all peace in here.
Yeah. Nope. So, there's no drama in here.
No, not at all.
And that's the type of space I like to be around. So I want to provide that for everybody around me also.
So what do you think contributed to the fact that we're not feeling at peace as a people? We're not really coming together. The male energy, the women.
The world is rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The world is really rough. There's a lot going on, especially now with this new president. So I just feel like we're feeling pressure from everywhere else. Sometimes you just don't have a minute to decompress.
So breathing techniques are definitely important.
Yeah, I have to work on that also. I just started trying to do the breathing, but it doesn't work all the time.
Well, let me share something to you and with the audience recently that happened, and I think it's very practical. I just came back from Arizona, right?
Okay.
While I was in Arizona, we have about an acre property on an assisted living that we're building there. And I had to literally be the one to get out there and said, you know what? I can't go back to New York and leave the lawn looking the way it did. So I went to Home Depot. I got a brand new lawnmower. So I took the lawnmower out, started up, gas it up, started up, oil it up, started beautiful. Had a weed whacker before that I did a little of the lawn. And I pushed for about a minute. It shut off. Why did it shut off?
It had enough.
It's brand new. How can a brand new lawnmower shut off? Shut off. And this is on Thanksgiving, quote unquote Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
It shut off.
Of course.
So you would think that I would want to call someone, do all this stuff. I said, you know what? I was there with a team as well. I asked them, you know what? Can you run to the store, give me this and this, the right tools? And at first they came back with the wrong tool. I said, no, we got to go back and get the right tool. Got the right tool and I had to open up that lawnmower and look beneath. And you know what the issue was?
Tell me.
It has a belt, similar to what they call the belt inside of a car, right? That connects the motor between the blade and the engine. And there was a rubber band. I'm talking about the little rubber band around the belt. And the rubber band hugged it and it put the machine in hydrolock.
Wow.
I'm saying that to say,
You can take that.
yes, some of our people, melanin, are in hydrolock.
Yes.
So we're in this time period and it seemed like stress. Like our people don't really have time to do all this other stuff. But you know, the hydrolock they're in, they don't know who they are. And they really don't know how to fix themselves.
Right.
And the people who know who they are not willing to tell them who they are.
Right.
So it's going to require movements like yours. It's going to require us to be flexible enough to be able to rotate around what's outside and what's inside. That's going to propel that blade to keep moving, because that's the whole idea of a lawnmower. It's a movement.
That was a good one.
Right? It's a movement. And we got to clear the yard.
Yes.
And the only person or individual that would clean a yard like ours are the ones that look like us. We can't expect anybody who don't look like us
To understand
us.
Right.
Does that make sense? Because when all is said and done, we have a language that we understand each other at some point.
Yeah.
If we can see past the ego, right? Like you said,
Yep.
the brothers need
That's
to humble
another thing.
themselves out.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
Exactly. Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. So thank you for that clarity. Emotional restoration and Therapy V. Therapy V has become a sanctuary for emotional and mental wellness. What inspired this platform that transformed into women now being able to witness it and participate in it? So we're going a little bit deeper here into Therapy V. Can you speak to that somewhat?
Therapy V is owned by me and my brother, who is a trainer, and he also does massage therapy. The ARAW NYC.
Okay.
I was selling women's wellness products like to heal your womb and people that had vaginal issues. What else was on there? Just stuff for your mental health. And he does massage therapy, so we were thinking it would be nice to have a place where they can come and get a massage and then do their yoni healing at the same time. So that's how that started.
Wow. It's pretty deep. If y'all don't know, she's taking a holistic approach to the body, and that's very beautiful.
Like yoni steaming, like all the natural herbs to heal your womb. And a lot of, maybe like 10 or 15 women, the first month they were able to get pregnant when they were having issues before. Some of their periods weren't coming anymore. And then that helped fix that also. So it was just it's very nice and calm when you walk in. We have nice music.
Good.
It's very soothing. Now we're trying to find investors to get like a mobile van so we could bring it to your door, because the Therapy, the original place, was kind of far. So that's what we're working on now, trying to bring it mobile, and then we could just come to you.
It's a great idea.
Get on the bus, do what you got to do, and then go back home.
Wow.
That's what we're working on now.
No. That's a great idea.
I love it. Yeah.
Yes. Yes. A mobile health and wellness type demonstration catering to women. I mean, think about what she just said. You had women who were not able to become pregnant that were able to become pregnant after the therapy.
Some of the doctors that they go to, they're not really trying to help them, and they're not using the natural herbs that they can be. So
it totally makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense. So now they're flowing. Everybody's getting pregnant. They could get a massage after, and then they go home.
Good. Good. What better way to help our women empower than to make them know that they have the capability to do what it is that they can do, which is mothering. So that is now taken away.
Because sometimes they lie and say you can't have kids just because they want you to keep coming back and trying different stuff. It's like an insurance thing.
Yes. It's the rotating door, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's very encouraging.
Once I find a way around it, I'm gonna go.
That we have sisters, women, mothers such as yourself, who can actually now bring forth that healing. So with that being said, I have a few more questions here that we definitely want to go a little bit deeper as I'm interviewing Melanin here. We're going to go to a quick commercial for about 1 minute. Please do not touch that dial. We'll be right back after this commercial break. I'm Curtis Douglas Ill, your host right here at Universal Pathways. Welcome, viewers in America and those worldwide. This is Universal Pathway, and I'm your host, Curtis Douglas Ill. With our show, viewers get to hear our guests share their life lessons from a universal perspective so others can benefit. You can view us live at MillenniumTV24.com Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on all iOS and Android devices via our app. You can also view us on all smart TVs, Sony, Samsung, LG, also on Amazon, Fire Stick, Roku, Apple TV, Horizon Satellite, and most social media such as Facebook and YouTube. Please encourage others to come and view us with an open mind. Welcome back. This is Universal Pathways, and I'm your host, Curtis Douglas Ill. And today, I truly do have the honor to be in the studio with a sister who's making a very huge impact within our community. Empowerment. Melanin empowerment. And she just carried the name Melanin as well, right?
Yes.
Very powerful. Melanin, a seat on Melanin couch. So News 12 out of Brooklyn, that's the same News 12 in Long Island, right?
Yeah.
So they're
just separated by the boroughs.
Gotcha. So a seat on Melanin's couch. This is a panel that's becoming recognized throughout. You've had conversations with women, how they feel openly on that show.
Yes.
Is successful?
Yes. This year coming up is year 10.
Year 10. Wow. Can you kind of speak to that a little bit? what it's been like initially getting on the show, and just kind of explain, what exactly does it mean to sit on Melanin's couch?
So, a lot of my friends come to me as like they're unpaid therapists.
Yes.
So, when you go to therapy, you're sitting on a couch. So
yes.
that's why I named it that.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
it's like a therapy session. We do it every March for Women's History Month. When it first started, it was a little disheartening. It still a little is sometimes, because if I have an event that's like a ghetto party, a lot of people buy tickets, no problem. But stuff like this, where I feel like it's really sold out. The audience is never really full, like I feel like it should be. But I just kept going because the people that need it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I get a lot of praise, a lot of good feedback. So I'm gonna just keep going, and eventually it'll get where it needs to be. But it's been very successful so far.
Wow. So you're saying that our people tend to more go to the ghetto parties?
Yes.
Why you think
they do? They do. I guess to copy whatever they see on TV or whatever. I just feel like healing yourself should be number one, and that's not everybody's priority.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So trying to convince them is a little hard, but I'm not gonna let it stop me, because that's really my favorite event. It really heals me also, watching everybody tell their stories and be vulnerable. So I'm just gonna keep going.
You ever think about possibly doing like a set where you become like a talk show type environment?
That's kind of how it is. It's like I have a host, Juicy. She's been doing it for the past couple of years.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like 10 or 12 people on the panel, and
yes.
We do different topics, and they go down the line speaking. And then once they're done, the audience gets to ask, like, if they have a question or chime in.
So you said you've done about 10 shows so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Of the 10 shows, is there any one that kind of stood out? Like it was just like, wow, that kind of gave you that motivation. Like, I definitely got to keep going.
Once the news started coming, and people started spreading it like word of mouth, and people started coming from out of state, I'm like, no, I can't stop now. I have to keep going.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out of state.
Mm-hmm.
So Jersey's coming.
Yeah.
Wow. Connecticut's coming.
Mm-hmm.
That is great.
Yeah.
Definitely making
Hopefully it gets bigger, but I'm not going to stop it. That's literally my favorite event that I do.
Okay. Wow. I do hope to see firsthand.
You got to come.
Yes.
Okay.
What that looks like. Most definitely got that support. Without a question. In more science, right? And when I say more science, I'm speaking about, unbeknownst to most, because we have a lot in common. There's a gentleman by the name of Prophet Noble Drew Ali. He walked this earth back in he was born 1886. He died around 1929. Okay. But his whole idea was the same demonstration. He wanted to empower and uplift all of humanity.
Yeah.
But he said, one of his, and I'm paraphrasing, economic empowerment is one of the things that's most needed among our people. Mm-hmm. So now you're saying the same thing.
Yes.
There's something with melanin,
yes.
Right? Which is like, melanin is the memory within our DNA. That's a part of melanin as well. It's that DNA memory.
It's just there.
Yes. So You're saying the same thing in regards to empowerment. Why economic empowerment such a central pillar in your mission and outreach?
Besides my mission, you just need money. Everything costs money, so you need it. And even I don't know if you were paying attention when there was the food stamp crisis a little while ago.
Yes.
People were like losing their mind because they weren't able to feed their family. If you had your own stuff set up, you don't have to worry about what the government is giving you.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty deep.
I know some people need it, but I just feel like we got to figure it out, because the kids shouldn't starve. Nobody should go hungry. So we got to figure it out as a community.
Yes.
Yeah.
I totally agree. Mm-hmm. As a community, we've heard things along the lines of the money needs to bounce in our community more.
Yes.
Like it bounced through our community, right? It just like, sometimes it not even hit.
It just, yeah.
It's just like, it's going through, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the so-called Jewish community, it probably bounced like 25 times,
God.
right?
I'm so sick of them.
So how is it that the money circulate in their community over and over again? And with us, it's about the sneakers. You know what I mean? It's about the, keeping up with everybody else. We got to look the most fly. And don't get me wrong, we need to look good.
Yeah, we got to look good, but we got to figure out the important stuff first. I feel like all the other communities have their stuff together. Not even just the Jews, even some of my like Hispanic friends, they really look out for each other. Like if somebody doesn't have a job, they work with each other. They make sure everybody is working, everybody has a good place to stay. And it's not always like that with us.
But so, you're touching on something very profound, Melanie. Of all the communities in the world, and I really want the audience to tune in on this and think about it. The only community in the world that's functioned like us is us.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Why is that?
We gotta figure it out. Somebody has to figure it out. I feel like once we really get like buckle down and get together, we're gonna be more powerful than we think we can be. So
let me ask you
have to figure it out.
Can we have community?
We can. The egos have to just go.
Yeah, but
you gotta buckle down.
Let me finish the question. Right? Yeah. Can we have community without unity?
No.
Possibly. No.
It's impossible.
Impossible.
It's impossible.
The word community is a conjunction word.
Yeah.
Common
unity,
and unity.
Yep.
And that's really what you're asking about.
Yeah.
Where's our common unity? Our common unity is in our bloodline. It's in our descendant nature. So why is it that we don't get along? Why?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Can I tell you?
Tell me.
One word. Hate.
Okay.
That poison that spread among us.
I thought you were going to say ego.
No, hate.
Yep.
Hate. Mm-hmm. We do not love ourselves. The truth of the matter is we don't love ourselves. Mm-hmm. Because if I love me, I have to love you. Because we're the same.
Yeah.
It's Sesame Street. How to get to Sesame Street, right? Sunny day. Right? Mm-hmm. We grew up on that. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me how to get to what? Sesame Street, which is what? Community. Mm-hmm. Sesame Street people was a community.
It was.
Elmo, Oscar the Grouch. It doesn't matter. Everybody came together, right?
Yep.
They put aside their different. Yes. Mm-hmm. Community.
Yep. That's what we need.
Ernie and Bert. Right? That's what we need. Happy. I know you think, what this guy talking?
No. Like, it makes so much sense. I don't know why everybody don't get it.
Yes. So children get it. They're in the park. They're playing. They all loving on each other. But something happened.
When you get older.
Yes. It's like, wait a minute. It starts to hate. Children don't hate on each other.
Children are so innocent.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have that purity.
Yeah.
But at some point, it's like, oh, your watch is bigger than mine. You know what I mean?
Your chain is bigger than mine.
Yes. It become about size.
Yeah.
Sesame Street, it didn't show Snuffleupagus, Big Bird. It did not matter. Everybody got along.
Yep.
I'm loving this idea of this melanin movement. I really am. It reminds me of the Moorish Divine and National Movement. I think it's totally in line. And I look forward to, being in the audience as to what a seat on Melanin Couch is really all about. Mm-hmm. And let's really support what it is that you're doing. I love the idea that you've come into the vision and just wanted to create that visibility about empowerment.
Yes.
Economic empowerment. Boundaries, self-care, and personal growth. Many women are taught to be strong, yet not always taught how to care for themselves, right? Mm-hmm. What do you believe women, especially women often labeled by society as Black or colored, but who we know are melanated, indigenous to this planet, and original descent, what do they need to understand more deeply about boundaries, self-care, and sustaining themselves once they become successful?
I will say everybody needs to understand that the body keeps the score. So,
wow.
And I'm learning this now myself because I had a problem with like grudge holding and being angry for so long. I'm just now learning like you have to let it go because it just work yourself up. It tears you down, and the other people are just living their life. So I'm really working on that now for myself. That's like a personal goal I had the past few years. It's been very hard because I feel like if you did something to me, I have to get you back. But it's just making me angry, and other people are living their life. So yeah, once you learn to understand that, you have to learn also that no is a complete sentence. You don't have to explain why you don't want to do something. Your boundary, yeah.
Do you know how deep that was?
I'm learning. This is what I've been trying to.
No is the complete.
It is. Because sometimes you feel bad when you want to do something for people, or they try to make you feel bad because they want your help and you can't do it. But no, I'm not doing it.
Salute. I'm gonna tell you what is also a complete statement. Yes.
Yeah.
That's the balance.
Yes.
I've always said, and it's the truth, and it's just so profound to hear her say that. the two most powerful words in the English language, you just mentioned one, and the other one is yes.
Yes and no.
Yes and no. They move the world. And I see why you're embracing this idea of melanin movement.
Yeah.
Because that's how we're going to move this movement.
That's right.
We need to know what to say yes to as a community, and we need to know what to say no to as a community, and not have no in-betweens, no gray area. That's what the other communities have.
Yep.
They know what is yes for them, and they know what are no-nos for them.
Agreed.
But we just allow all the craziness, and we're looking like laughing stock, right? Calling ourselves adjectives.
Yeah.
Ain't no nation in the world call themselves an adjective.
Yeah.
The word black is an adjective.
It's crazy.
What's the land connected to that adjective? What's the nationality, right? Trinidadian. It's not Blackadian. It's Trinidadian. You don't get stuck on the crayon aspect of things, people. So in order to have unity, we got to be a part of those families of nations. I'm just very glad to be having this conversation. Boundaries, profound.
Yes.
You know what? As you were saying that, and I've always said this, if men don't respect the word no, and it's not just men, women as well. I know someone who almost got raped in college, and he was a guy, he was a man. And when he said no, the woman was still saying yes. But
some women feel like men can't say no. For some reason, they feel like men should always want it. So like, he probably would have got made fun of if it was a big deal. Like, what do you mean you got raped? You're a man.
Totally.
You're supposed to want it. Yeah.
Couldn't talk about it.
Yeah. That's why they're scared to come to the event and speak, because people are going to make fun of
you. See what you said earlier? Vulnerability.
Yeah.
Right? The truth is, I'm here to say, it's not all men who are afraid to be vulnerable. I've learned that vulnerability is a part of our growth. And and I'm speaking firsthand. I've had better conversations with women in general by being vulnerable. Yeah. And by being honest. Trying to be the macho guy, this, that, and the third, it might save you in the moment, but it's miserable long term.
Makes me nauseous. when the men try too much, I want to throw up. So I'd rather vulnerable.
Yeah. But you know the odd thing? Women see right through it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That makes me want to throw up. Why are you doing that? Just be normal. Have a normal conversation.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. Wow. Well, I'm telling you what, I'm learning a lot today, and I see why you carry such a potent name. Normally what we'll do, we'll go to at least 2 commercials. I'm going to go to another commercial real quick because I get the sense that we're going to have a very solid conversation. I just want to have the latter part of this interview not really be interrupted. So we're going to go to another quick commercial, and we'll be right back. I'm Curtis Douglas Ill. I'm here in the studio today with Millennium Tv. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back. All right. I've learned this much in the studio. If the broadcaster didn't really get the cue, then I'll keep talking. So, with that being said, Trinidad.
Yes.
All right. We're going to season the spot because at this point, we're just going to talk. The Caribbean itself, for the most part, have always come together. And the reason why I say that is my good brother, Mr. Carl Gray, we both, have
Jamaican,
that. Yes, in common. And he's done the YGB events for years.
Right.
You've been elevated and gotten awards.
I got maybe 2 years ago. I was honorary.
Okay. And he's doing some great works. The Caribbean has been hit with a flood.
Yes.
Melissa, right? And he's been instrumental in getting funding for that as well.
Yeah.
Or are there any kind of activities similar to that where with the melanin movement that's involved with initiatives, if there's a catastrophe or different
all
things?
The time. All the time. I just had my annual, I normally do it in October for breast cancer. We raise money and we give to them. But this year we had a box for the hurricane also, for people to drop off stuff for Jamaica also.
Good.
That was just last weekend.
All right.
Yeah. I think Haiti had an issue a couple years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, we collected for them. Anytime there's another catastrophe, we always end up knowing somebody that's from there or that could send the resources. So we always collect for whatever's going on outside of here.
Good.
Everybody needs help.
Most definitely. But you can kind of say it's so simple, but that's a big deal. That's a big deal,
That's
right?
That's how we are. Like my whole team. We like to help out. So yeah, the restaurant that we did it at, Carib Soul, is in Brooklyn. My host Juicy works there, doing brunches. So they organized it. We had a big box, and people were coming in and dropping stuff off. So we got a lot of donations.
Okay.
Yeah,
that is good. From an accountability standpoint, because I always want to ask about that. When organizations such as yours give to charity, how do you know that what you gave actually got to where it needed to go to?
So for Jamaica, we know the people personally that were going. Yeah.
Good.
But the Haiti also, we knew people personally. When I used to work with the government, they used to take money out of our checks for whatever charity, and I never really knew if it was going there or not.
Gotcha.
So I like to meet the people personally. That's going to make sure it goes, because they could say they're taking it and keep it for themselves.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's a very good point. So again, make sure you know the people personally, boots on the ground.
For me, yeah.
Yes. That's a very, 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 very good point.
Some people take advantage of those things. I even saw some GoFundMe's online for Jamaica, and who knows where the money's really going before you donate. So I would say do your research before.
Definitely. I like to ask this aspect as well. Growing up Caribbean, is there somebody, they might be listening if they're still among us in physical body, that inspired you, that you looked up to, that really shaped you into becoming the woman who you are today?
All the women on my mother's side, my grandmother, and my aunts, especially my mother also. But my grandmother was like the pillar of everything. She's gone now. It hasn't been the same, but she's the one that really started me doing like party planning, because she used to throw events when I was growing up, and I used to watch that like, oh, this is fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I started organizing stuff for the family, and I'm like, I might as well start getting paid for it if I'm gonna do it all the time.
Well, you must do some really good party planning. The reason why I say that, Trinidad is known for party.
Yeah.
Juve.
Yep.
Right? Have you ever done Juve?
Yeah. When I was younger, yeah. It's different now. The times are different now. It's not as safe as it used to be when I was growing up. People are getting like shot at the parade now, so I haven't been in a couple of years, just for safety reasons.
Gotcha. So do you think that there's a possibility of at some point creating a kind of space where it's safe for our people, where we can now do events that feature our culture? Because I think there's a lot about what happened in Trinidad. They featured the culture. Yeah. And why am I saying that? Sometimes when I look at those costumes and you look beyond the skin being exposed, you start to see the feather in the hair, right? Because it's actually speaking to the fact that these are indigenous people, the way they're moving, right? It's an indigenous movement perspective, but people never make the connection like, wow, these festivals is actually a time period where they actually were given the opportunity to go out and acknowledge their indigenous roots. But now it just seems like just party, and not look at the costumes.
Everything's changed. Yeah, everything's changed. People are focused on the people being half naked and what it really is about.
Bingo, bingo. So the
like
true meaning got lost.
Yeah,
yes,
history.
yes. Yeah. That's very profound. So I just really want to highlight that. So do you think and foresee something along those lines as an event planner that you might be doing here in the United States of America?
I'm pretty sure I could pull it off. I know a lot of people that be able to help. It's just people are just annoying sometimes, trying to get them to shift their minds. So well, I'll start working on it. Yeah. I would love to.
The collaborations, and I'm learning this too, because when you said earlier, and that's why I want to get back to that, you said very profound, the body. How'd you say it again? You got to listen to the body?
Yeah, the body keeps a score.
The body keeps score. I want to confirm what you're saying. And I said it openly last night, and I'll say it openly again. I've been a vegan for years, and I now changed to the word vegetarian. The body keeps score.
Yes.
I had an experience where I literally thought I was going to die because my body was keeping score and had all this gas built up from wrong eating. Yeah. You would think as a vegan, right?
It's such a simple thing that can mess your body up.
Yes. And I'm now learning, just like you said yourself, to listen to my body. I used to be that guy that's like, the body's going to follow.
Yeah.
but the body do keep score.
It does. Yeah, it does what it wants to.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
So a part of your team, you have like holistic type doctors. I mean, kind of just name some of the people.
It's not really doctors. I was working with this company. I don't want to name them anymore because they ended up being scammers, but I learned a lot from them for the holistic stuff. So I just kept on going with that. I did my own research and figured out where to get the stuff from to help the women out.
Interesting. I'm gonna speak a little bit towards the depth of what you just said and how it connects with your name. Is that okay? All right. Now, melanin absorb. It locks things in.
Okay.
So you kind of went in, you see that they're not doing right, you do the fact finding, but then you extract what is good, you kick out what is bad.
Yeah, I don't have time for it.
Yes. Yeah. But you see the power of that, right?
Yeah.
So then
I didn't even notice that.
A part of it now is start to realize that because melanin is the originator, it's now like we're going to put the house together. We're going to put the house back in order because the first command, the first word was what? Order.
Right.
Right? So you're bringing order out of this what? Chaos.
Yeah, it was chaos.
So now the point being, we need not be discouraged when you now as melanin witness the chaos because now it's like, wait a minute. Y'all didn't have any divine instructions. Y'all not really honoring the divinity.
Yeah, they were like taking people's money and sending their stuff like 3-4 months out of time. So like, what are you doing with these people money? And kept making excuses, which made me look bad at first because I'm working for them. So it looked like I was part of it. I'm like, no, let me remove myself.
But did you realize that was the whole point? Meaning, you had to come to the realization that you can't work for nobody else. Yeah. You got to work for who? Myself. You. Because if you're the originator, what you doing working with a copycat?
And then when people have questions about their orders, I can't give them the answers they want because I had to wait for somebody else. So I'm like the middleman.
Yes.
So now they speak to me and I can give them the answers that they want.
And it's
thorough. Yeah, because I know. Yeah. I know for sure what's happening.
Wow. It's pretty profound. That's melanin empowerment. So you're actually embodying the empowerment that you're actually asking these women. So it's not a thing where you're asking them to do something that you're not doing.
Yeah.
Right? All right. Your whole team's like that?
Can't be a hypocrite.
All right.
Yeah.
Good. So speak to us a little bit about the current state of melanin movement and what is your vision future? What's the 5-year plan?
I want to eventually move a state of Melanin's couch to different states to try to meet different women. They asked me to come, but I just don't know what state would be the best one. And I want to start doing like retreats, healing retreats. So that's my goal coming up.
We're definitely going to talk because we have a lot of ideas that are similar from what I'm hearing, because we ourselves too have done similar things. And when I say we, I'm just speaking about the Moral Science Temple of America, New York. Retreats. A lot of times people will say, I got to come back to my 9 to 5. They don't really have the time to do the retreat. How would you handle that? What's your...
You got to figure it out. I figure it out when I know I need a break. I figure it out. I'm usually always out of New York because New York is stressful for me. But if you know in advance, you could get 2-3 days off from your 9 to 5 and work it out. It's for your healing.
So give us an idea. What would a 7-day retreat with your organization be like? What do you visualize?
Spa days. Trying to learn how to meditate. I don't know how to do it yet, but I would like something like that, like breathing exercises, journaling, eating good food, not like greasy stuff, sleep, facials, the girly stuff.
All right, no, but
the men are not going to come.
The men are not
going to come.
Let me tell you why the men are not going to come. You want to know the real reason why?
Tell me.
Because you said the men are not going to come.
Okay. When you come to my thing in March, you tell me, you count how many men is going to be there.
They're going to be there. I'm going to speak to Mr. Carl Gray. I'm going to make sure they're there.
Okay, we'll see.
Us brothers, we're going to be there to support.
Okay.
If we don't support you, think about that for a moment, right? Think about that for a moment. Imagine growing up in a family, right? You have brothers.
Right.
And you're saying, my brothers don't support me. Does that make sense?
It doesn't make sense.
It don't make no sense.
I've been lucky. My brothers, they come and support whatever I have, but yeah, a lot of men don't come. They come just because I'm their sister. But a lot of men don't come. don't show up to those type of things.
Because those men don't realize you're their sister.
That could be true.
There's a disconnect somewhere. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
If you're my sister and you're doing something, why would I not want to support you?
That's how I feel.
See, lies have spread into our community, and
Mm-hmm.
we need to detox the lies
Mm-hmm.
psychologically from our community.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm your brother, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth.
Mm-hmm.
We come from the same original cloth, the same original seed, and that's the power of the name melanin. That's what I'm saying. Melanin cannot be saying my brothers don't show up. Because if melanin say my brothers don't show up, you know what's going to happen? The brothers won't show up.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the power of melanin.
Okay.
I really want you to receive that.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying?
I get it.
Melanin need to say my brothers show up,
Yeah.
and they show up with support.
Okay.
Just speak that language.
Okay. It's the power of the tongue.
Yes,
Yes.
the power of the tongue.
Yeah.
Life and death. Bingo.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That faith of what? A mustard seed.
Mm-hmm. That's why I keep going.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well said. I'm loving it. All right, Melanin. So we spoke about the fact that the name itself is something that you now embodied
Mm-hmm.
after doing a face
Mm-hmm.
aspect to this company.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what does the face, if you were to create a brand around Melanin, what does the face now would look like? Would it still be your face? But what do you now think the face would be, the future face of Melanin, to be able to now pass on where generation, it still resonate perpetually,
Mm-hmm.
even after you and myself are no longer on the planet? What does that look like?
I feel like the same. Just wavy hair like I used to normally have, and just the serious eyes, like tells your soul. I feel like you can learn a lot by somebody's eyes.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
So in other words, Melanin is about focus.
Yes, determination.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Directiveness.
Mm-hmm. Straight to the point.
Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
And if y'all are observing, that's what this interview has been like today.
Yes.
Straight to the
Straight
point.
to the point.
None of the
No
fluff.
sugarcoating,
No,
yeah.
no fluff. Loving it. Loving it. Loving it. If you were to speak directly to young ladies who are watching this,
Mm-hmm.
what would you like to say to them?
Just work on yourself, love yourself. Don't let nobody convince you that what you want is wrong. Remember, the body keeps the score. And what you see online is not always the truth. So just love yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, just call me and I'll help you.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
And if you were to be able to speak to some brothers as well, what would you say to the brothers?
Oh, God, it's okay.
Man, you
It's
get that
okay.
deep breath.
Yeah, because it's so hard. It's okay to speak to us. We want to know what you need, how we can help. Like, it's okay. It's all right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you speak to the sisters, you speak to the brothers. Now, if you were to speak to some mothers and fathers out there, what would you say to them?
Please keep your hands on these babies because the world is rough. And it's so easy for them to get pulled into negativity, especially when nobody's paying attention.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That is well said. Both mothers, fathers,
Yeah, just
brothers, sisters.
watch these kids.
Yes.
A lot of the crime that I've been seeing is teenagers and like young adults. What's happening?
And what do you think is the cause of that?
The community and the family is not the same. The dynamic is not the same anymore.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
The imagery.
When I was growing up, and my mother had to work, I was with my grandmothers or my aunts. And now the kids are just by themselves, I guess because the parents have to work, or I don't know what's happening, but something shifted. It's not the same anymore. Even the holidays are not the same anymore.
Growing up, you had community.
Mm-hmm. I did, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So the different roles were a part of that community. When all was said and done, male and female, you had somebody to watch out.
All the time.
And it was not a stranger.
Yeah.
Right? I think we're in a situation now as a people where we have strangers watching over our children.
Yep.
So
and iPads and tablets.
But that's a stranger,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, these are strange situations. These are ideals that anciently we did not know.
Yeah.
Because you're saying, look, what worked for me definitely won't work for this generation because what they're looking at, they're on social media.
Yeah, and they don't go outside. The kids these days, they don't go outside and talk to other kids. They on the tablets or the phones. I was growing up, we didn't have. I mean, there were cell phones, but I didn't really get one till I was almost 20 years old.
Wow.
My mother kept us busy. My family kept us busy. So
okay.
Yeah.
So do you think there's a future event planning type that could be done to be able to speak to what that is and incorporate a demonstration to what that looks like?
Yeah, I have no problem putting it together, but some people don't like to take advice from people that don't have kids. So I would have to put somebody else like to host it. But
Well,
I want it.
What I see, hopefully we'll have a future interview here as well with yourself, but I definitely want to work directly with you in bringing forth some of those things that we spoke about today. I'm truly honored to what it is that I'm hearing that you're doing.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's profound. How can someone reach you? Because, like you said, to those younger ones to reach out to you, how can they reach you?
I have Instagram. It's at Events by Melanin LLC. It's the same name on Facebook. I can also give you my email if anybody wants it. And then, I always respond. I'm just a DM or an email away.
Is there any future books in your repertoire? Do you plan on
I was thinking about it. We'll see.
Well, hopefully you stop thinking about it because you
have a lot. Yeah.
You have a lot to say.
My life is crazy. I have a lot to say.
Not crazy. Your life is interesting.
It's very interesting. It's very interesting.
Yes. Remember, as melanin, you got to be very careful what you say. All right? So with that being said, family, I'm Curtis Douglas Ill, and it's truly an honor to be in the studio today with the Chief Operating Officer of the Melanin Movement LLC and the Melanin Movement Inc., organizations dedicated to uplifting and empowering women to a wellness community and collaboration. It's truly an honor to have done this interview, and I look forward to part 2 of this interview. And hopefully, after March, being at our event, I can give a report and have her speaking with myself here in the studio, so y'all can get the feedback as well. Again, it's truly an honor. Thank you so much, Melanie, for being here today. Definitely. And please share your insight on Universal Pathways on Millennium News24 network. May our viewing audience rise above any challenges that they face. And remember, like, share, and follow us in all our social media platforms. I'm Curtis Douglas Ill, and this is Universal Pathway. Peace and love to you all.